Hope you're having an amazing morning already. You're still listening to Flu 94.9 FM, the Flu of Godson State. Welcome to the first edition of that anticipated program whereby the member representing Bender Federal Constituency gets to interface with the good people of Abia State, more especially his people from Bender constituency. It is Ben Kalu's mandate. It airs here on Flu 94.9 FM, and you can equally access us on our social media platform. This very program seeks to digitally domicile the activities of the Parliament at your doorstep. This morning, our regular guest, Representative Benjamin Kalu, a member of the House of Representatives in the 9th Nigerian National Assembly, representing Bender Federal Constituency, joins us virtually. Well, he's not going to be talking to us alone this morning. He's currently the spokesperson of the House of Representatives and the chairman, House Committee in Media and Public Affairs. Well, my name is Wisdom Thomas. Welcome on board. It is Ben Kalu's mandate. Joining us actually in the studio is Honorable Chijoke Chukwu. He is the minority leader, Abia State House of Assembly. Good morning to you, Honorable. Good to have you in the studio.
Yeah, good morning, Wisdom. And good morning, listeners. Happy to be here once again.
Oh yeah, still happy to have Honorable Emma Trumps Eke. He's the DG Ben Kalu Campaign Council. Good to have you. Good morning.
Good morning, listener, and good morning, good people of Bende.
You're welcome on board, everyone. So let's get into the swing of things already. I'm going to start off with Honorable Benjamin Kalu. Good morning to you. Okay, while we wait for him to talk to us, I'm going to tilt to you, Honorable Chijoke Chukwu. We learned that Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu was around over the course of the weekend, and I'm sure most persons are going to be asking, why did he come around? What orchestrated that very return, and what is actually happening? They are very much looking forward to hearing from you. So go ahead, tell us.
Thank you, Wisdom. Yes, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, the spokesperson of the Federal House of Representatives, was around during the weekend. And it is nothing spectacular, it is nothing strange. He's one lawmaker, one representative that is always around. He's always in touch with his people. You can't count the number of times he comes around every month. But that of the weekend is something special, something different.
Okay, so what was it about?
You know, after the primaries, he's been around on one or two occasions. But few weeks ago, INEC in their wisdom released the names of successful candidates of parties to represent, to contest elections in their party platforms. And Benjamin Kalu was renominated by the All Progressive Congress and the good people, the listening people, the wise people of Bende North to flag the flag of the APC again in Bende Federal Constituency. And he came around over the weekend on courtesy visit to the traditional rulers of Bende Federal Constituency. You know, Bende Federal Constituency comprises of two state constituencies, the Bende North and the Bende South. So on Friday, 30th September, he paid a courtesy visit to the traditional rulers of Bende South, which we call Ipishi. And he followed it up on 2nd October with a courtesy call to the traditional rulers of Bende North.
Is it part of his consultation, perhaps ahead of the campaign, which of course is up and running now?
Yes, it's part of his consultations. You know, you can't go into election if you are a very sound strategic politician and just jump into campaigns without telling the people that sent you that, like we say, one good turn deserves another, that I want to flag off my campaign. He didn't just visit consult with the traditional rulers. He consulted with the president generals of all the town unions in Bende Federal Constituency. He equally took time off to look at his ongoing projects in Igbere, in Item, in Ugweke, in Alai. He was at Alai secondary school to visit, to assess on ground the ongoing 3 classroom blocks. So
interesting. He has been moving around, meeting with persons who, of course, matters, consulting with them, telling them, of course, what he has on his mind going forward. That's in tandem with the campaign now. But let's look at, while we wait for him to join us virtually and talk to us basically about the assessment he has seen from the various projects he has attracted, and he's been monitoring how it is unraveling. Tell us, what is the level of progress, near finishing, or?
He has so many unfinished projects and projects that are ongoing.
Okay, so
you can't say in representation that you have finished. It's a work in progress. If you go to Ugweke, where I come from, he has completed and commissioned 3 classroom blocks in Amoke Primary School. If you go to Alai, in Kalu, he has completed and commissioned a borehole. And if you go to Tem, he has renovated Nato Health Center. Among so many other projects he has completed and commissioned in Tem. If you go to Itumbozo, if I remember vividly, he has completed another 3 classroom block. So, and there, if you go to Mpa, where he is doing a major, mighty, and a very big project in Mpa, where he attracted the construction of 6-kilometer road with a major bridge. I'm not talking of a culvert, I'm talking of a major bridge that runs into hundreds of millions. That project is worth over 1.3 billion naira. The Mpa bridge is standing, and the vehicles are using the bridge now. The contractor is on site and working on the road now. So it's one of the major achievements of Benjamin Kalu representation in the Federal House of Representatives. And there are so many more that are uncountable. I can lose count of. But
Honorable Emma has been nodding his head. I'm sure he wants to say something.
The Director General Honorable Emma is here.
Go ahead. He wants to add something to what you've said so far.
Yes, part of what we did this weekend was, apart from the courtesy visit to the traditional rulers to get their nod and to formally tell them that he is running for a second tenure, we took time off to look at, he brought in Item, it is difficult to get borehole water, and that has been a big challenge to people. But what happened that by his intervention, NDDC is doing a borehole project that is going to cost 120 million naira. They had to go 1,000 feet down to get water, and that water will be reticulated 3 kilometers radius with 20 distribution points, and each distribution point has 4 channels you can collect water from. That's a major project, and it's a breakthrough for Item people. Water reticulation that will go 3 kilometers is no mean project. And that same is replicated in Ozuitem, where they went as far as 450 feet deep to get water. And that same project will be replicated in every ward in the federal constituency. You're talking about ongoing projects, so I'm mentioning these ones. And if you go to Alai, like the minority leader said, Honorable Chijogechukwu, he visited the project and had to make some corrections. He doesn't know the contractor. He challenged. That is the beautiful thing. People do deals with contractor. Honorable Benjamin Kalu does not have room for deals. He asks you to deliver a project and deliver to specifications, and that's what has been going on. And we went to Amoji Meni, where you have 2.5 kilometers of road. They're doing the earthwork. By next week, they will be doing asphalting. The rainy season has been a huge challenge. Okay. Yeah, so there are so many scattered all over the federal constituency. The ones springing up, like 2 roads are going to spring up before October runs out. One in Okokitem that is running from Ekenta through the comprehensive secondary school towards Ugoeke. That one is coming up in the next 2 weeks. They've done the sketching and everything, but the groundbreaking ceremony will be done in 2 weeks. And that is also coming up in Uzuakoli. Uzuakoli people should be happy. We're doing something in Uzuakoli. Road project.
Interesting. Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu joins us at this very moment. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for joining us. The network playing a smart one. Welcome back from your vacation. We believe you are well rested and ready to take on the remaining stage of your assignment. How was the break, first and foremost, before we delve into the matters arising?
The moment you spend with your family cannot be equal to any other moment. When you work and you have time to rest with your family, you are better refreshed to launch back, because that is where you get your strength. That is where your power bank is, and that was what I enjoyed when I was in Australia with my lovely family. So I'm back, and we're ready to hit the road running again.
Okay, that's good to know. Last week, the House of Representatives, led by Representative Femi Bajabiamila, held a meeting with the leadership of ASU, the Minister of Labour, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, alongside other key stakeholders in the country, in a bid to resolve the prolonged strike, which looks like an impasse not capable of being broken. What really transpired there? Is there an end in sight to this lingering ASU strike by the intervention of the House?
Yes, I was in that meeting. I attended that meeting with Mr. Speaker, for the leaders of the House. And it was a lonely one. There was a decision that was taken in the course of the discussion. And by today, the leadership of the House will be sitting. I had to rush back to Abuja, and it's one of the reasons that brought me back to Abuja. Maybe I wanted to be in the station today, but some of the urgently they called me to come in as quickly as possible. So there is hope. President will be met today, and proposals that will be presented before. And the Office of the Accountant General of the Nation, so it's willing to, soften up their own stand. Our stand is reviewed. Probably there's going to be a good news in the country with regards to our solution.
That's good to know, but I'm being moved to ask this very question. Are you satisfied with the way the executive arm of government have been handling this issue before now, which of course orchestrated the fact that the House where you are part of, I'm talking about the House of a Representative, had to wading into the matter? Are you satisfied with the way they've gone about the entire negotiation?
It is not our duty to say we are satisfied or not. Our duty is found in Section 88 and 89 to oversight the executive. It will be preempting our intervention if we just declare that it was mismanaged. The issue remains that though we are three arms of government, we are one government. If there is a problem, one hand is expected to intervene to see whether through legislative intervention, resolutions and solutions will come on board. That's exactly what we have done. I'm sure it is yielding fruits, and this wouldn't be the first time that we use legislative intervention to resolve national issues. It's just one of why the arm of government is set up. It's not to come from passion of the executive, it's to play our role according to our constitutional mandate.
Okay, good to know that, and at least the students will now begin to heave a sigh of relief and believe that something would happen in that regards. Honorable, the campaigns have officially commenced across board, which of course means that you can now begin to talk about your ambition perhaps to make a return. Have you started your own campaign already? How prepared are you to, plead with your people? Plead to their conscience and then tell them that it's right for them to allow you make a return. Have you started already?
Sure, my DJ is there, and also my close ally, Honorable President North. I'm also sure they mentioned a little bit about what we did this weekend. I have not started my campaign yet. What I've done is to pay respect to whom respect is due. There are various stakeholders in our country who are supposed to be partners with you when you want to do community development through your representation. Based on that, we decided that it would be good to engage with them and let them know person that my party has given me the ticket. INEC has published my name as being qualified to run in this election and to seek their blessing, either approval or disapproval. So far, the meetings that we had on Friday, Tuesday, that we are very resourceful. We saw the stakeholders buying into our vision, and yes, we are ready. Next level will be to engage more stakeholders, widen the scope and engage with them. It's not your time to start jumping around in the jamboree of campaign. What we are campaigning with is the project that we have brought for our people. We are interested in inspecting them and in making sure that they are working efficiently for our people. Once that is satisfied, we can now go to the streets and go and invite people to come on board and vote for us. But for now, our focus is single and simple. Make sure that the project keeps rolling in and ensure also that those projects are working efficiently. And that's what we're busy with.
Okay, Honorable Chijoke Chukwu and of course Honorable Ematrom mentioned the fact that you had gone to some of the sites which are very much up and running at this moment to inspect them, to know how job and the work has been progressing this while. I asked them, they did give a little bit of insight to the extent things has gone, but I think it's only wise if we hear from you now. Are you satisfied with what is happening around the sites? Is there progress?
Yes, when you come in to inspect your project, you will see evidence that will satisfy you, as well as those that need to be corrected to make sure it meets the specification of your proposal. These two played out during our investigation. The school that we are building in our life needed to be touched to be more efficient for those who are going to use it. While the road at Amoji Meni is progressing with the right speed, despite the fact that the rain affected the construction. Also impressed with the level of work there, and we proceeded to Elme Bridge. Elme Bridge is coming up very well, and very soon the R1000 will start. I'm happy with the progress of the job there. There is a determination to round up before November. All asphalted. So we are looking up to a very beautiful road, bridges, covers that our people, the people will enjoy. I'm also happy to announce that finally the signing of the document between the EEDC and the solar energy company for the solar mini grid that will be located in Bende has been done, and so distribution will be commencing very soon, so that people will be able to enjoy the light that we have gotten through the solar energy as an alternative source of energy. So a lot of job is going on. Like I mentioned to you, the ITEM project, water project. We also mentioned the OZITEM water project. They are coming on board, and more will be joining soon. And we also mentioned that the road is coming up in ITEM. Another one is coming up in the Zokoli. At the civic center that is starting from Ugweke, it will be starting today or tomorrow. We have an oil mill that will be starting from Iberi at a place called Abu Iberi. We'll be running a palm oil mill there. So we are not going to stop working until June of next year. So some people thought that once election comes, we will stop working. Our case is going to be different. We're determined to serve the people, and we'll serve to the final voice.
Very interesting to know, Honorable. I'm pushed to ask this very key question now. Obviously, from what you've said, you've mentioned quite a lot of projects you are monitoring, you are seeing through, you are ensuring they come to life, perhaps within the time left for you to complete this very tenure of yours in the House of Representatives, basically for the people of Bender Federal Constituency. Is there any of these projects that when you sleep in the night, it gives you so much joy? One remarkable one of them you can always remember after now and say, goodness me, this one is exceptional.
All of them were the products of needs analysis, which I carried out with major stakeholders of my cabinet, which included the traditional rulers, the village heads, the women leaders, as well as the president general. Those projects were well researched. They are square pegs in square holes, and they are all important to me. But I must say the significant one is the ecological project in Ba. We needed to be there around the Amoji main side. Men were carrying the coffins of their late ones on their head across the river, across the floor. And that was an eyesore for a representative that loves the people. And if you look at the old MA bridge, before and after picture, you will know where we have come, where we are coming from, and where we are at the moment. For close to 100 years, the black people suffered. No road, no good bridges across the most populous community in Bende. I was determined to put an end to that, and that was why I made so many sacrifices. I ensured that it was the first motion I moved in the House, not because they voted for me, it was because they are my people. Whether they voted or not, we needed to develop our place. A development in Mba, a development in Iten, a development in Uzuakoli, the development in Bende is a development for the entire Bende Federal Constituency. And that is my own philosophy in rural development. So when I think about that road, when I think about the past pen, when I think about the joy, it gives me joy when I sleep.
Honorable, you were evading that question. Finally, you landed at somewhere. The ecological project. Good to know. I'm coming to you now, Honorable Chijoke Chukwu. Is it safe to say the fact that you are well affiliated with Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu, the same way there's raining projects over there in his constituency? The same. Is it the same thing with your own constituency or the place you represent?
Yes. For me, for the lawmakers that were elected on the platform of the APC, from the State House of Assembly to the National Assembly, it has been a very wonderful experience.
I want you to be very particular to the people you represent
for
now.
The people I represent in Bende North, both for the state and the federal, all the wards have been adequately covered. It has
what are some of the projects that you've done that has happened under your watch?
When I came in, I did a needs assessment, and I found out that the major crisis in my constituency was in the education sector.
Okay.
Students, pupils were sitting down on the floor, and there were no classrooms. And I took statistics of the worst hit schools in Bende North. And one of them happens to be community primary school, Amaba Uweke, with no single classroom standing before I was elected. The second one was community primary school, Ameze, with no standing classroom before I was elected. And what I did was, using my office as the member representing Bende North, I made submissions to ASUBEB, and I facilitated and I attracted the construction of 3 classroom blocks. with VIP toilets in community primary school Amabugweke and community primary school Ameze. There was another primary school in Nitten that was exposed to danger because it was by the roadside without a perimeter fence, and pupils were exposed to danger. It's called Community Primary School Okoko Item. The other two have been completed and commissioned, and started a perimeter fence of the huge landmass in the school, and we are 95% through. There is a place called Ezugbe in my constituency. I have done the single largest rural community market. I don't think you can get any of its kind in the whole of Abia North in terms of size for a rural community that is small like that, which was a promise I made during the. In Ibere, I have had cause to intervene in the construction of the vigilante house in Onipini Ibere to make sure I enhance security. And you know, my constituency is a very agrarian society with large number of people living below the poverty line. So I took advantage of that. When I came in, within the first 6 months, I did a very massive what we call wealth creation programs, where I provided for over 300 rural farmers stipends to assist them, provided agri equipment and chemicals to enhance their agri activities. In addition to that, I found out that most of their farms are within the radius of 1 kilometer to 3 kilometers and above. So mobility was a problem for the evacuation of their agri products. I have interfaced with my senior representatives at the National Assembly to get these rural roads done. In addition to that, I provided motorcycles to facilitate their movement for their farming activities, not leaving out the women in my programs. I looked at what they
So it has been inclusive. Everybody has been on board.
Yes, certainly on board, and our people are very, very elated, very, very happy for choosing representatives of APC extraction. It has never been so good for Bende North and Bende Federal Constituency.
I'll come to you, DG. You've been smiling, but then I want to turn to Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu now. He's still with us. It's been from one chieftaincy title to another since you came back to be with your people. Is this a way of them showing appreciation rather to all you have done for them, all you have been doing?
Yeah, before I go to that, I want to really use this opportunity to appreciate the honorable member there. It's not easy to be in the minority and be the minority leader. Please, I'm having echo on this. Can you turn it off? I want to hear myself, yeah. I want to, I'm still hearing myself, please. Hello?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so I want to appreciate the work he's doing. To be a minority leader in a state that is PDP and your APC is not an easy one. And the sacrifices he has made to, pushing the project he has pushed in, his interventions he has made so far is well appreciated by the people of Bende North. And who understands that his position is not an easy one to be used to attract major projects all across. But he has done so well with the little that was accessible to him. I want to use this to commend him, and long as some of us are concerned with our future speaker, when it is he takes over the state, we are looking at him as a man that has the capacity to speak the people of Abia State from Bende extraction. Having said that, yes, my people are people of gratitude, people who have eyes to see, and when they see that we are doing better than their expectation, they appreciate you. My people know how to show gratitude. They are not ingrate. When they see that a farm road was not there before, it has been built, they will say thank you. When they see that boreholes were not there before and the people were going to the stream, they will say thank you. When they see that they needed a transformer and you brought it and gave it to them, they will say thank you. When they see that their children sitting on the floor or on the seat now, that the leaking rooms of the various schools have been taken care of, that new classroom blocks are now in place, they will say thank you. When they see bridges, they will say thank you. And we can go on and on and on. And their way of saying this thank you, among other ways, is to, gather themselves and say, this is this title, you have earned it. Some people are carrying titles they've not earned that they cannot justify. But some of us who don't really believe in chieftaincy titles, I don't attach chief to my name, even though others will always want to attach it. But you accept it as an honor, you accept it as an award. Like one of the awards you have gotten internationally and nationally, you accept it that you are people. They are recognizing you as a prophet with honor in his own time. So that was what we experienced within this period. Most of the communities coming up with one chieftaincy title or other. What else can they give us except to honor us with a title as allowed by our tradition, and also promising to stand by us for the next tenure. The election that is coming up, they are going that the reward for a good job is not just a chieftaincy title, but a vote of confidence saying, go back and repeat what you are doing for us. I'll do better. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
Interesting. Perhaps people understood the essence of being very grateful and appreciative of when somebody's doing something for them. And little wonder you are watering us for them. Okay.
I got what even if she will let her now, the next one that they bought for. Not I on a gay kaka only Charlie Akedi ona I like jazz na gwata wo nka wo jakora aka dey maka wo ngeji mu onu nka na ibuta na wo nka akora aka wo nkoji agodi for the bend because they deserve Akedi agodi.
Okay, let us talk about the APC, the chances of the APC in the state, in the Guba elections, talking about the federal houses of assemblies and all that. What are the chances of your party now continuing to hold sway in the different positions where they have already, and of course looking forward to more? What are their chances? Do you see it as being slim, or you think that it is open for the taking?
Well, I can tell you, I will start from my constituency. They say it's in the I can assure you that from state House of Assembly, the gentleman there has performed well. And nobody is going to be able to replace him. Especially when the backlog of projects that we are not there before now. And through this partnership, from the Senator to the House of Rep to the House of Assembly, we'll be able to achieve for our people. We don't change the winning team, then the people are not foolish people. They are wise. They know the strategic partnership between these levels of legislature, from the state to the national, has worked positively for them. And they want to apply that formula again. The same thing goes for the House of Rep. Are you going to tell them, the people, this APC government under my leadership in the House of Reps that has countered a 20-year-old underdevelopment, that they will change it? Then the people are not unwise. We have great minds in Bende who are not hungry, who are celebrated wealthy people. They want people to come and say, we are going to throw our money around. Who are you giving the money? You can give only a little portion. Then the people they know what they want. They know what they want. They know that they are looking for somebody that will pluck a solution to the hydra-headed problems in Bendo. And we are the team doing it. This is the team doing it. Chijoke Chukwu, Benjamin Kalu, Senator Kalu. We are doing it. You can't tell us that you come midway, you change it. If you change it, I mean, our people are my here. So I can assure you, House of Rep, we are going to. Is it Ojekalo you are going to change? Are you going to how? How are you going to do that? Is it that he has done work? Go and check the record of all the senators before him and what he has done. Go and check the House of Rep members before me and what I've done. So it is not going to work for anybody, thinking that you can step into Bende, step into Abia North, and grab what APC has established. No party, I repeat, no party has worked for the people, Abia North and Bende more than APC. And the people are not just going to vote for us because we are members of APC. They know that political party is a vehicle that will take you to their destination. They are going to vote for us for our work because we have sown. A preacher said yesterday when they came to meet me, that when you sow, you reap. When you sow, you reap. Whatever you sow is what you reap. If those people have sown projects before, let them come and reap harvest of good. But if we have been the one that sowed projects to help our people, we will reap large masses.
If you're just tuning in, still Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of Godson State. Ben Kalu's mandate is the program. I've been speaking to Representative Benjamin Kalu. I have Honorable Chijoke Chukwu here in the studios as well. Of course, Minority Leader, Abia State House of Assembly. We've lost connection with Representative Benjamin Kalu, but he joins us yet again. I'm coming to you now, Honorable Chijoke Chukwu. We know, of course, that the campaign is yet to come as long as the State House of Assemblies and the gubernatorial positions are concerned. But then, from what you have done so far in the last couple of years, do you think, from what you have done, it is enough for you to make a return?
I have no doubt in my mind, my people who overwhelmingly voted for me still have so much confidence in me for me to return. Like I was telling you, if you come to Ally, every promise I made, I am fulfilling them. Presently, I am constructing what we call Ancient Igboji Akuru Unity Center, which will have a mini stadium and other facilities. As we speak in this studio, the construction is in progress. In Ally, I have attracted the renovation of a classroom, 2 classroom block in Amankalo, in the primary school in Amankalo. So you find out that before now, people think going to the House of Assembly is only to go and speak English and make laws, which is lawmaking is the primary responsibility of a legislator. Outside that, in representation, I have not failed my people. Wherever their challenges are in the representative function, I have not let them down. When it is time to speak against adverse government policies, I have always spoken out. When it is time to commend the government, if they do well, I have not shied away because I'm the minority leader. So they know that their voice is not missing in the House of Assembly. And let me tell you, for the first time, a House member is using his personal money because the provision of infrastructure is one of the primary responsibilities of government, the executive, not that of lawmaking. All these interventions we are making, construction of market, using our personal resources to do school, is a result of the failure of the state executive to adequately close this gap. And that is why we cannot let our people down. Before I came in, I challenge any member that has represented Bende North in the State House of Assembly to point at his project in each of the wards or each of the clans. There is no clan I have not done a visible project outside physical empowerment of my people. I have not taken their head for granted. If you go to Royal Cross Hospital in Ugweke, any person that has a major health challenge, I have always given a note to that person to go there if it is a major operation or or health crisis that is out of my hand, I have always told them I will offset between 30 to 50% of their medical expenses. And for those of them that are within the Ugweke catchment area, I have community primary health center Ugweke. People, women who give birth there, indigent women who give birth there. Once it's brought to my notice, I always offset their medical bills without making it a media issue, because it is my responsibility to know about their welfare. So I don't think that for now there is any better alternative than APC elected representatives in Bende.
I'm coming to you now, Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu. Thank you for staying with us and then responding to the questions coming left, right, and center. From outside looking in, your party in the state seem divided. However, stakeholders of your party have come out to say no, there is nothing like that. I don't know your own perspective to the entire thing in the APC in the state. Do you think you are united enough to form a formidable force come 2023?
We have a work to do. I am an honest politician. The resolution of the unity still has a little work to be done to it. To make sure that all these relevant, valuable stakeholders of the party are on board the project. And I'm sure we're going to get that done. I will not come on air and lie that all is well. Just like all is not well with PDP. All is not well with Abia and other parties. I will not come and claim as a child of God that is in politics that all is well. But I'm sure we are changing the narrative little by little, and we'll keep doing that until we bring all the stakeholders who are relevant, who we cannot really do without, to make sure that there is a buy-in into the project that we all need to be successful in the state. Work is seriously going on. Everyone is pedaling from their own high point, stepping down, pressing each other little by little. It is remaining a little. And I thank God that we have enough time. Have almost 4 months or thereabout in the next election, and all these little gaps will be breached within this month, hopefully. And I am praying that all the leaders who are still hoping, I am urging them to see the need for APC to take over Abia State and jettison their own personal needs and hopes, enable us move forward. That is how it is. There stays a work need to be done. It's in Bende and in Abia North. We are quite formidable, ready to take on any political party that feels they are better, more consolidated than our APC in Abia North and in Bende. That is all I have to say about that.
Okay, I'm coming to Honorable Chijoke, still on the issue of your party, the APC. Before we open up the phone lines, I'm sure the phone lines has been buzzing before now, so we'll open up that very phone line so we can hear from our listeners. But then, again, some persons are looking at what is happening at the national level and the right of your party in the state. I'm talking about in terms of the most hallowed seat in the state. Do you think your party is capable, have the wherewithal to challenge and contest with the party at the center here in the state?
Very, very well. In the state, people trust the All Progressive Congress more than they trust any other party because of...
Do they?
Today, because of the performance of the representatives elected on the platform of the APC. In Abia North, no senator has done marvelously well in terms of infrastructure provision as Benjamin Kalu, as Senator, His Excellency Senator Dr. Joseph Kalu has done. In Bende Federal Constituency and in Isukwato Munochi Federal Constituency, the representation of Honorable Barrister Nkiru Ojocha and Benjamin Kalu is unparalleled in the history of Abia State. So if that is to be used as a measure of yardstick measure for the people of Abia State, when placed side by side with the poor administration of the PDP-led administration, which has performed woefully in every sector of human index in Abia State, from health, from infrastructure provision to the management of Abia resources. You find out that Abians has no better credible alternative than the All Progressive Congress. And from the feelers we get from the Abians, they are yearning for the change. And there is no other party that is well positioned and articulated to provide that needed change except the All Progressive Congress in the state. So I am very, very confident that Abians are looking in the direction of APC.
That's according to Honorable Chijoke Chukwu, Minority Leader of Abia State House of Assembly. It is still Ben Kalu's mandate. At this point, we'll open up the phone lines and hear from you. 080-818-26949 or 0811-6052949. Send a message to 090-651-08289. Go to Facebook, facebook.com/Flow949FM and drop your comments there. Who will be my very first caller this morning? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wizzy.
It's good to have you join us.
Yeah, good morning, Honorable Chijoke. And the good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my Honorable has stated everything was spoken. What you spoke is what you read. Whenever I come across a good politician,
We are struggling to get you clearly. Perhaps you could just move from where you are to some other place so we can get clarity.
Can you hear me?
This is better.
Yes. I said the honorables in the house have spoken well. Like Honorable Ben said, what is good for it? So whenever I come across a good politician like them, I feel good. I wish other politicians will learn from them and follow their footsteps. I think every of our students will be fine and okay.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Ben, I'm still looking for something like you said. It is Michael, the guy that had an accident. I'm not here from you.
Thank you very much for your comment and contribution. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Uchenna.
We lost that very call. Call back 080-818-26949. Still taking your calls. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you join us. Tell us your name and location. Go ahead.
My name is Fashion. I'm calling from Omaya. I want to thank Ben Kalu for his work that he's doing in Bembe Federal Constituency. I also Honorable Chijoke Chukwu. They are all doing fine. They have no comparison. Talking about people who have been there before them, they are doing very well, marvelously well. I want to ask Benjamin Kalu. I don't know where his office is. I would like to know where his office is because
thank you very much.
I need some help from him. I'm visually impaired. I want him to help me.
Okay, you definitely his DJ is here in the studio, and before the end of the program he would say something. Let's continue to take reactions. Good morning. The network is not being fair to us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother in the studio.
Good to have you join us.
Honorable Chijoke. Good morning. My name is Josiah Kalu. I represent 005 and 004 police unit in Ibere Ward A. I have took time to listen to your people. I have heard what you said. I want you to remember that I'm visiting the prayer fathers, the other aspirants have a right to visit them. Visiting the PG, the community president general in all the communities we have in them. Other aspirants we also have the same opportunity to visit them. I have took time to visit all the projects being mentioned done by the Benjamin Kalu event. I will not say something now, but I will still speak about concerning those groups. You come and say, I tell people about this. What I'm saying, they are not people that they are not the one to win election. Well, they are not the one to win election. Do that which is needful.
Wrap up your comments now.
That is right. That's my thought this morning.
Thank you very much for your comment. We'll continue to take your calls. Good morning.
Good morning, my friend.
Thank you for joining us. Tell us your name and location.
If I like, I'm calling from Mbise. I know in a season like this, it's a season of interest. Everybody will protect their party. But if I may say, this time around, a better way to go is to be obedient. I also like the people of what they are doing there, but that is not the most important thing to Nigerians. The most important thing is a way out of Nigeria. So I want other people there to join obedience so that Nigeria will be better for all of us. God bless you all.
Thank you very much for your own take this morning. We'll continue to take your reactions. Good morning.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good to hear from you. Go ahead. Tell us your name and location.
My name remains Sosisa. Okay. I am speaking on behalf of Benjamin Kalu. I don't belong to his party, but he's doing well. The people from his area should encourage him more. He's doing well. From what I've been monitoring of what he's doing, he's doing well. But I am appealing to him to come and join the party where he will have better and best. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your own take this morning. More of the calls. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Rizzi. Reverend Samuel Aduna from Amojimi. So I'm working with the Honorable Benjamin Kalu for his great work for the people of Benjamin. So we are praying for him that God will bless him. And again, I want to tell other people there is no vacancy on that vacancy because that man has done so well for his people. I'm a witness. But I want to appeal that he should allow the contractor or tell the contractor to put up the signposts so that people will know what he's doing. Because there is no signpost that shows what Benjamin Kalu is doing.
We lost that very call. Perhaps you can call back and wrap up. Still Ben Kalu's Monday, taking your calls. A couple of minutes to the end of the program this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. It's Victor calling.
All right.
From Umaya.
Tell us where you're calling. Go ahead.
From Umaya.
Go ahead then.
Please, there's no need my Honorable Benjamin Kalu. He was disturbing himself to certain with the Bende area what he did. We have seen it. And we are going to put him back there. We have seen it by ourselves. Both the Senator Joseph Kalu, I'm from Isukwato. There's from starting from Nigeria to reach Amigo. The road there is started by Joseph Kalu. We have not seen road there for long. But I'm very sorry, where I bleed so much, where I weep so much is the crisis in APC. They should please make sure that we have a governor from that APC. You understand me? Please, I'm begging him. I just want to use this opportunity to beg him. They should look into that matter and make sure we have best governor from APC. I'm so pity for that man who always prays PDP people.
Okay. There is no need whatsoever. I wouldn't allow you to go ahead. Just say what you want to say. No need attacking anybody or even throwing jabs at somebody. Let us make a return now to you, Honorable Benjamin Kalu. Let us get your very last words because time is becoming our enemy now. Are you there?
Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm here. You hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. The line was not so clear, and so we can all the contributions of the people. But the truth be told, only those who are honest and true sons of them will be able to know that the difference is clear. Those who are sentimental
paid to become naysayers. Those who will see the right thing and call it wrong are the ones who will say that the government of APC has not performed from the senatorial district, the House of Reps, and also to the House of Assembly. Only those who are dishonest will say that. Every accolade we get is due to our sacrifice in this service. Every support we get is because we did not waste the former support. And that is the confidence that Benja people have at the moment, and they are going to express it again in the coming election. Because they did not waste their vote. They are certain that the coming election, it will not be wasted. So I want to encourage all Benja people to stand on the path of truth and ignore all those people who are paid to come and make noise against APC and their candidate. And all the people who are strategizing that they will vote APC in this one and vote another party in the other one. That will be counterproductive to what we want to achieve in APC. It's either you are APC or you are APC. Don't be APC and be another sister party. All those things will not. So I encourage all the members of APC, raise your shoulder high. We are coming to take the senatorial district. We are coming to take the federal constituency, and we will take our House of Assembly and make our people proud. Once again.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from Honorable Chijoke Chukwu. Your own reaction.
Like my principal have said, there is no credible alternative to APC in Abia North for now. With what we are doing, it is better with our people to consolidate on the gains of the democratic dividend which APC elective representatives are delivering. By the time we do 8 years, you will find out that no state government can do in any other senatorial zone what our representatives have done in the zone. If you go to different parts of the state, you will find out that you cannot compare it with the massive infrastructural revolution that is going on in Abia North. So APC is the better party for us to vote come 2023. No credible alternative for now.
Honorable Matt Trumzeke, you've been smiling. I'm sure you have something to say as we pack our baggages.
My is to continue to appreciate the good people of Bende for the choice they made in choosing my principal at the House of Representatives and Honorable Chijoke Chukwu, minority leader at the House of Assembly. Bende people are very wise, grateful people. You cannot put rules over their eyes. They know where they started, where the rest started beating them. And they will know when they stop beating them. We know who has cooked the food we are eating. And just like the Bible says in Galatians 6 verse 7, God cannot be mocked. Whatever a man soweth, that he shall reap. We have sowed projects. We have put smiles on the faces of the people. Just 3 weeks ago, over 800 people got palliative, if you like. Some got 20,000, some got 30, some got 50, to move their life forward. And this is not a happenstance. It's been done over the years, trying to give the rural women a platform to make a living. And so they know who their sons are, and they will identify with us once again. Thank you very much.
Let me sincerely appreciate everyone who engaged us via our phone lines and those who were viewing through our social media account on Facebook. Thank you very much. But at this moment, everything that has a start definitely has an end. So at this point, we would leave the studio. Thank you very much, Honorable Matt Trumps, aka DG Ben Kalu, Campaign Council. Thank you very much, Honorable Chijoke Chuku, Minority Leader at the Abia State House of Assembly. And thank you very much, Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu, representing Bender Federal Constituency, for being a part of Ben Kalu's mandate this morning.
Thank you for having me, and Abians will look forward to seeing you and speaking to you next week Tuesday. Always an interactive section.
Undoubtedly. Bye-bye for now. Continue to listen to Flu 94.9 FM, the flow of Godson State. It will definitely make a return, same time, same station, next week. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.